And I say, let's get this party started, fight fans. Ain't trying to hang out all night, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the homies, man. Salute to the entire fam. It is the homie. Mainman Mademan is in the building. What up, what up? Back at y'all for another one, man. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Yes, sir, fight fans. Hey, look here, man. Once again, it's on. Once again, I want to say it is an honor and a pleasure, everyone. I repeat, an honor and a pleasure to get up on here, to rock out with our boxing fans and the boxing fam. Yes, sir. Thursday. You know what that means? Our time now, man. What up, fight fans? Salute to you all, man. I want to give a major salute to everyone that catches this live. A definite salute to everyone that catches this on the playback. I gots to say hit that thumbs up as you pull up, fight fans. Lord knows I gots to say hit that thumbs up as you pull up. You already know. Yes, sir, man. I hope all is well in the world. But most importantly, I hope all is well in your world, man. What up, fight fans? Back at y'all as promised for another episode of We Talking Boxing Live. I want to give a major salute to everyone that came on through a little bit earlier and rocked out with the homie, man. Thank you for all of your unwavering support out there, everyone. Say thank you. I know a lot of y'all were at work, so if you were probably unable to catch earlier, we spoke a little bit about Terence Crawford. And yeah, man, we pretty much, it was more so an opinionated piece because clearly I know a lot of me and the fam don't agree perhaps on my point of view on what I want to see Terence Crawford do. And, you know, y'all know I want to go and see him face Jamil Charlo. I gave my whole reasons for such a bit earlier. Go check that live stream out. And I just think that that's just the way to go, everybody. That's just the fight to make, in my opinion. So salute to everybody that came on through a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all, man. So let's get this show on the road, shall we, man? It's going to be a chill show clearly tonight. Not a lot of big breaking boxing news this week. I mean, I thought it was some interesting stories that came out this week, but, you know, only guys like Mainman going to pick those type of stories up, man. And especially that Alexander Povetkin one, bro. Like, that shit was a trip, bro. Like, I don't even think that's ever been done, fight fans. Did y'all see the video of that? For those who missed it, check the channel, man. We spoke about this yesterday. Bro, like, Alexander Povetkin having 10 years overturned for being a damn PED cheat, man. That's insanity. I don't think that's ever been done, bro. If I'm Alexander Povetkin, I look at my bank account and I say I'm happy, but yet I look at my legacy and say, damn, they done Swiss cheesed up my entire legacy. It's in the crap. It's in the shitter. It's a rap cap. Povetkin who? Povetkin what? He did what? He used to be a boxer. Never heard of him because they just wiped his ass from the history books, fight fans. Real spill. First man on deck in our house. Major salute to my main man out there, Coach Kennedy in the building. What's up, bro? Hope all is well with my man, Coach Kennedy, bro. Long-time supporter right here. Much love to my G, Coach Kennedy out there, man. Thanks for rocking out tonight, Coach Kennedy. And you all ready, my friend. You all ready. DIL 87 in a building on deck. What up, bro? Salute, bro. Main man, are you ready for the fight of the century? Cinnamon versus Jake the Snake. Fight to save boxing. Get out of here, bro. Oh, I cannot wait. Let me mark that shit on my calendar, bro. Like, oh shit, we gonna get fake Paul versus Ginger. I'm with it. Let's do it. Bull crap, fight fans. Straight up bull crap. You know we gonna get there, and you know I got a lot to say about that, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? That's a joke, bro. Straight up joke, man. And I'm laughing, bro. I'm laughing my ass off. You know what I'm saying? I heard Povetkin banned so hard that he had to serve some time on the Flying Dutchman. 100 years, part of the crew or part of the ship, man. Facts. And Jack Sparrow ain't coming to get his ass, bro. That is facts, my man. Jack Sparrow ain't coming to get that man, bro. Like, Alexander Povetkin literally, fight fans, had 10 years of his legacy overturned, bro. Matter of fact, let me see here, man. Let's take a quick look at this real quick. I know I covered this in the video already, but I want to check something here, man. You know what? This one thing I didn't. I mean, I knew about a few of the names. Of course, that's gonna get their losses overturned or whatnot. But we're gonna put it here on the board so we can just get a really clear look at all of the fights that's gonna get overturned, man, for Alexander Povetkin. So for those who didn't see the video, the way this all goes is that an agency called the International Testing Agency, they're probing into Russian boxing because Russian boxing got all of these PED things going on. And so as they were probing into Russian boxing, a simple report fell into their lap that they knew about in 2016. Alexander Povetkin tested positive for ostarine, right? And that was the fight before, I think it was May Mainman, right? If I'm not mistaken. And so they knew about that or whatnot. But what they did not know is that 2 years prior, in 2014, bro, he also tested positive against Carlos Takam. But this report pretty much got swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, along with, this dude always been heavily suspected of PED use. We know he also attempted to cheat against Deontay Wilder by coming in there with traces of meldonium, fight fans, which I didn't buy the argument then. The same way I hoop and holler about traces in any of these fighter system, like I went off against Ryan Garcia. The same way I went off against Big Mutant Miller. Oh, yeah, trust and believe. I was on Alexander Povetkin's ass just as much back then, man. But the only difference is that Alexander Povetkin actually had an element of fans out here taking up for him. Oh, because they were so against Deontay Wilder. Oh, man, it's just traces amounts. What could he have done with traces amounts, man? There's nothing he could have done with that. It didn't matter one way or the other is what they told me. He wouldn't have done it because Povetkin's excuse was, and a lot of his fans must didn't understand, is that he never denied taking meldonium. What he claimed was that he took it before it appeared on Wilder's ban list, which once they did the investigation, they didn't buy that crap. Then the jury, of course, overturned that decision, and Deontay Wilder, as well as Lou DiBella, unfortunately, didn't get the purse money for that fight. It was originally ruled for Deontay Wilder, and he won, $4-point-something million. But then it got overturned when another jury came around and took that money back away from him. So, yeah, man. So it looks as if, though, so since 2014, so this testing agency is saying since this happened in 2014 against Carlos Takam, fight fans, that they're saying that every fight from Carlos Takam pretty much on down to today is disqualified. And these are perhaps the absolute biggest wins of Alexander Povetkin's career. We know that he was always known for losing to Vladimir Klitschko early on in his career. As you can see here, we got nobody to even really talk about, fight fans. These names, I mean, you probably remember Chris Bird. Like, damn, that's how long Povetkin been fighting? My goodness. Oh, I didn't realize he was fighting Chris Bird back in 2007. See, this before I was covering the sport. My Lord. Salute to Chris Bird. And he beat Chris Bird, too. Chris Bird was a good fighter, bro. Really good fighter. Everybody know Chris Bird. Didn't realize that. Is that the same Chris Bird? Oh, this was when 2007. Yeah, this is when Chris's best years was definitely behind him. Yeah, wow. Well, aside from that, though, fight fans, I mean, we talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then, after 2014 happens, which is what, right here. Well, he did beat Manuel Charr. That's a decent win. Char's all right. He ain't all that. You know what I mean? But here's the Carlos Takam fight that happened in 2014. So as you go on down, these are the best wins of his, or at least this is some of the best runs of his career. Guys like Mariusz Wach, Johann Duhaupas, we seen Deontay Wilder fight him, Christian Hammer, David Price. These are all of the UK special little heavyweights out there. Lost to AJ. You know what I mean? That of course, this that result is going to stay the same, of course. Beat Huey Fury. That gets overturned. The draw with Michael Hunter. That gets turned into a DQ. Dillian White win. That gets turned into a DQ. And, of course, the Dillian White loss remains as is. You know what I mean? So, pretty much the best wins of his career, or the best efforts of his career, guys like Dillian White, Michael Hunter, Huey Fury, you know what I'm saying, David Price, Hammer, all of that shit now getting overturned to disqualifications, fight fans, which pretty much puts Alexander Povetkin's legacy in the shit box. And that's just calling it what it is, bruh. In the crap box, fight fans. The man is done. Stick a fork in him. To everyone that's out there that gave my main man Deontay Wilder a hard time out there back in the day, what you got to say about this now? Where y'all at? Most of y'all probably don't even look at the sport no more, but I can't believe y'all took up for this dude, man. And it's the same thing for a lot of y'all with this Ryan Garcia shit, bro. Like, y'all come up with all of these crap excuses. If it's in the system, it's not naturally produced by the body, then what the hell are we talking about? They're damn cheaters. I didn't buy Canelo Alverez. It's clenbuterol crap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buy none of that, fight fans. If it's not naturally produced in the body and it gets popped up on the test, unless it's to the point where, they gave the medications to the testing agencies. Like, I took this medicine, I took that medicine, and I told y'all beforehand that I was taking this medicine, and this medicine got A, B, C, D, E, F, G in it. Then maybe we can kind of understand in those cases. But in most of these cases, fight fans, it's all crap. They all on something. You know what I'm saying? And Alexander Povetkin, one of the, now perhaps in the Guinness Book of Boxing Records, for having 10 years of his legacy overturned for being a damn dopehead. That is embarrassing, bro. Real spill. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. Hey, man, major love out there to the always holding me down, man. And I want to say thank you so much, bro. It's always great to have supporters like you. I want to give a major salute 2 times, man, to my main man, Warrior Class out there. I got the DMV on deck. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? My main man, Warrior Class out there in the super chat. Showing a lot of love and support. No, he said salute, man. I want to give a salute right back to your Warrior Class, bro. And I hope all is well, my man. Hope all is well, fam. Thank you for that love, man, and I always appreciate it. You know that, man. Yes, sir. I got my main man, Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more in the house. Always good to see Bruce, bro. Salute to you, Bruce, and I hope all is well up north, man. Hope you're staying warm up there, bro, because we are freezing our asses off down here in the DMV. You know what I'm saying? I got my main man Rasta in the building. What's up, Rasta? He say salute, main man, and respect to the channel, my dude. Respect to you, Rasta. Thanks for being a great supporter for the channel, my man. Much love, much love. Donald says, as many people said Crawford was too small for Canelo and that Canelo was going to knock him out, but apparently 100 mil is not enough for big Canelo to fight little Crawford. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take then, bro. If 100 million ain't going to do it, bro, ain't nothing going to do it. Ain't nothing gonna do it, bro. That's what do you want? 100 billion? Like, what the hell does he want? If that ain't gonna do it, ain't nothing gonna do it. All this for the little dude from Omaha that no one's supposed to know. That ain't fought no one. All of this shit, but he need $100+ million. Didn't ask for Charlo for 100 million. Didn't ask for Amir Khan for 100 million. Didn't go down when he went down and weighed against Liam Smith. Didn't ask for 100 million. But when it comes to the kid from Omaha, oh my Lord, he needs astronomical, life-changing, generational wealth to fight the little welterweight from Omaha. Despicable, fight fans. Despicable, bruh. Real spill, man. Real spill. So let's keep it pushing, shall we? Let's keep it pushing, bro. Let's keep it pushing. And look here, fight fans, if anybody want to call in today, feel free. Let me know. Just say, yo, main man, I'm trying to call in. I had a number up there in a second. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know, and we'll definitely take a phone call if y'all want to get some words off. You know what I mean? I want to stop right here for a second. Now, look here, man. Look. I'm only gonna stay here for a brief second, fight fans. But look, man, my girl Claressa Shields, man. I seems as if that Claressa Shields has now taken to social media and basically is talking about, and I don't want to get too much into this, but her situation with Papoose, man. And look, man, like I told like a week or so ago, man, I hope Claressa know what she's doing, because I would hate to see her use her elegant clout and giving it off to this dude Papoose, and he end up back with his ex-girl or his ex-wife or whatever the case may be. Watch it, baby girl. This fool came out the woodworks, and now all of a sudden y'all are so in love. I don't know, man. So I'm going to listen to a little bit of Claressa. She came out publicly talking about this, and it's all over social media right now. So this is what got the little bloggers, the little chatty patties talking and shit. So it looked like it's a real deal, man. But I just hope Claressa know what she doing.
I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really. I mean, I don't mind people knowing that we're together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know, enjoy us together without the eyes of other people having to judge. People saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, and because I can read too, but it's like some people say stuff like, oh, if I downgraded or if he downgraded or if he upgraded, and it's like that's not what love is about, because I think we both feel like we both upgraded, but it's like it's not about upgrading or downgrading. It's about being with somebody who you really care about, who you really love.
Now, I think that's all beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that it's real spill, baby girl. That's all I say. Because you out here publicly talking real lovey-dovey hard about this cat. And I don't see this cat out here doing the same thing for you, man. And, hey, listen, as a boxing fan, I don't want to see Claressa's light get dimmed. I don't want to see her star get dimmed with a bunch of crap, dirt, and such and such. So, I mean, if it's real spill, good. But be careful, baby girl, because you are going fast. And this dude, Lord no, I seen him coming out to his little rap song. Man, we seen Papoose walking out with Claressa last week to his little rap song. And I was like, man, that's the only way that people going to listen to it. And I don't want this Papoose, you know what I'm saying? I like Papoose, you know what I mean? I like what he stand for and all that, how he held his wife down and so on and so forth. But I just hope that Claressa Shields knows what she's doing, because I would hate to see this blow up in her face. And just be careful out there, baby girl, because you professing your love for the man all over the internet. And that man ain't doing that for you. You know what I mean? So I just hope that Claressa Shields knows what she's doing. We want her to remain elegant, fight fans. But salute to Papoose. If it's real talk and if it's real love, I wish them two nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Let's keep it pushing, though, shall we? I just wanted to make a pit stop there just to, I guess, to have something to keep on moving on. Some short, quick stories, fight fans. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop and talk about this one real quick, man. Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the fight, unfortunately, man, with Oscar Duarte, fight fans. And we reported on this a couple weeks ago when this first came out. And it looks as if that this fight is not going to happen. Originally scheduled for Valentine's Day weekend, the weekend of February the 14th, we was going to have Regis Prograis versus Oscar Duarte. Yeah, for those who don't know who Oscar Duarte is, remember when he fought Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia kind of styled on him. I had Regis Prograis winning that fight leaps and bounds. I thought it was going to be a cracking fight, though. Like, those two was definitely going to meet in the center of the ring, and punches was definitely going to fly. However, Regis is not going to make that fight now. He is now injured, fight fans, and we know injuries is nothing new to Regis Prograis. We'll read just a little bit reporting from Boxing Scene. Salute the Boxing Scene. It says that Duarte was due to face Regis Prograis, but the former two-time champion was forced out this week with an injury. And so this guy, his name is Miguel Madueno. Madueno has come in for the fight at the Honda Center on February the 15th. So they fight on a Sunday. Wow, on a Sunday. This must be part of that Pro Box card. So according to Madueno, this isn't an easy fight, but that's exactly why I do this. Boxing isn't just what I do. It's who I am. I'm sorry, Madueno, yeah, he's the guy that stepped in. So I don't know who this dude is. So it's going to be Madueno versus Oscar Duarte. This isn't an easy fight, but that's exactly why I do this. Boxing isn't just what I do. It's who I am. I live it. I breathe it. And right now, I'm hungry to get back in the win column. Oscar Duarte is a tough challenge, and I respect him for taking me on as a late replacement, says Madueno. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate. I know a lot of people wanted to see Regis return back to the ring after his loss to Big Devin. You know what I'm saying? I honestly have come to a point to honestly start to root for Regis Prograis. I know I've said some things about him in the past that, you know, hey, man, he's not that good of a fighter, blah, 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 blah. But look, man, at this point, I got a reason now to root for Regis, and that is I actually want to see if he can become a 3-time champion. That would be something to see. You know, man, we know Regis has already been a champion 2 times. He got some ways to go in the rankings. I remember we covered this a few weeks ago. He still got some ways to go in the rankings even after this fight. But at the end of the day, I just feel like I'm a root for him, bro, because it's like, if you can make it to a 3-time champion, I think that's noteworthy. That is really good. Even though Regis never left 140, never moved up in weight, whatever the case may be, still, if he becomes a 3-time champion, especially in this deep 140-pound division, bro, that would be impressive. I mean, that would be impressive. He will have to go through some hard-ass names to get back there, whether it's Teo, whether it's Hitchens, whether it's Gary Antoine Russell, whether it's Alberto Puello. I mean, you got some real hitters up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so if he can make it back and get himself a strap, well, that would be something. You know what I mean? Now, I hope Regis doesn't take the route of less resistance because he got a bad habit of doing that sometimes. You know, he'd be getting these belts and we'd be like, yo, he ain't fucking who he beat. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, but I'm rooting for Regis Prograis. He got a shoulder injury, fight fans. He suffered a shoulder injury in training, building up into this fight against this dude, Magdueno. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's a shame to see this happen to Regis. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm rooting for him ever since what happened to him against Big Devin. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Regis been hopping mad ever since that report came out from Devin Haney, bro, about, you know, his weight situation and from California. Regis was the main one on the front line. I feel cheated. I feel like he did me wrong. Oh, I hope he loses now. You know what I mean? And, you know, Regis says he feel cheated, man. So, but it is what it is, man. So we rooting for Regis Prograis, and I wish him nothing but the best, man, in route to possibly a third title if he can get there. You know what I mean? Regis is he's an all right fighter. He's an all right fighter. I don't know who he can beat at the top floor. Yeah, 140. I don't see who that name is. You know what I mean? I just really don't. I mean, Hitchens is too fast. Gary is too intense. Him and Gary will be interesting, though. You know what I mean? I think him and Gary will make for a real cracking fight. You know what I mean? Real talk. Gary versus Regis Prograis, I think Gary will eat his ass up. Regis is a little too old, a little too much wear and tear. But I think it'll still make for a real entertaining-ass fight. What say y'all, fight fans? What say y'all? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I'm hearing some rumors that AJ versus Bacoli is a done deal. I don't know about that. I heard Eddie Hearn say something to the contrary, bro. He like, you know, he appreciate the talk and all of this, but he's saying there ain't nothing been made in stone. And this is off of a recent interview I just listened to Eddie Hearn say. So I think it's just all at the rumor level, bro. You know what I mean? I know that would be an interesting fight. I mean, to be honest with you, there's a lot of folks who will pick Bacoli to sleep AJ ass. That would be a real interesting fight. I would probably, that's 50, damn near 50-50. I would probably semi-lean AJ because AJ just brings a bit more. But, you know, when it come up here, AJ ain't too solid right now. So, and Bacoli is riding some momentum after that fight with Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? So, that'll be a real interesting fight, DIL87. That'll be a real interesting scrap, bro. AJ versus Martin Bacoli. I'm with it. If they can put it on, I'm with it. I'd definitely be looking forward to that one. But I don't know. That could be AJ's last fight, bro. First man that land might be going to somebody going to sleep. It's all about who landed first in that situation, bro. Coach Kennedy says, yo, man, we need Wilder back, man. The old Wilder. Big facts, bro. I would love to have Deontay Wilder back. He got a fight coming up from what I seen. Who was it that I forgot. Who was it? Curtis Hopper, I think it is. Something like that. I hope he takes it. I hope he comes back and he shines. All Wilder needs is a couple knockouts. I don't think that Wilder's fan base has been pushed away so much with, like, if he get a good viral knockout, he's going to be pushed. Like, it's going to wake everybody up type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we've been needing. And you know, right after that Helenius knockout, you seen the people wake up on Wilder like ASAP. He should have got like 2 more Heleniuses, man. And that would have put him back into the momentum column. That would have had people talking about him in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for my main man, Deontay Wilder. And I hope he can kind of pick up the pieces, man. But it's going to be a hard journey, bro, for Wilder at this point. You know what I mean? It's going to be a real hard journey because Wilder doesn't seem to have, unfortunately, you know, the issue that can usually normally be repaired late in your career, and that is not taking punches well. You know what I mean? That's my big. It's not. I know a lot of people look at Wilder like he's not pulling the right hand the same way. If you go back to his last fight, he's actually pulling that right hand. It wasn't about so much him pulling it. He can't stand in the train. He can't stand in there and take too many punches now. It seemed like, and you know, he working behind that jab, trying to use that movement and all of that. And that's my biggest fear with Wilder. See, you can't correct that. Like when that start happening and you just can't take punches, you can't correct. It's nothing that you can do about that shit. Your equilibrium, just your brain is shaking. You know what I mean? So if your brain can't take with so much, it just can't take with so much shaking no more. And I just hope that my man Deontay Wilder can just take punches. You know what I'm saying? I remember he was accused of this by Bermain Stavern back in the day. Remember Bermain Stavern came in with that little fake ass smirk on his face? And I know his secret. And what's his secret, Bermain? He can't take a punch. Yeah, well, he took plenty of punches back then, but that was back then. And now, I think that honestly, those words are maybe somewhat ringing a little true. So that's my biggest fear when it comes to Deontay Wilder. I know a lot of y'all got other things you want to throw in there. Guys like Malik Scott. Oh, May Mainman, he need to leave Malik Scott. Oh, May Mainman, I need to see him change trainers and so on and so forth. I totally understand that, you know what I mean? But my biggest concern with Wilder is the inability to really take them punches and stand in those trenches. And that's my biggest deal, you know what I mean? So I'm rooting for him. Hope nothing but the best. One, two good wins, he can get that AJ fight. 1-2 good wins, he can get that AJ fight. Because Hearn would see that his fan base is still there. They making all of that noise over there in America. Let's put him in the ring with AJ just for old time's sake and make a bag of money. It would be exciting. And even the UK fans. The UK fans would love nothing more than to bring back up Deontay Wilder and start talking about Wilder. I'm telling you. I even hear UK reporters asking Eddie Hearn about Deontay Wilder. Like, what about Deontay Wilder? Wilder still has, whether or not they still want to see him lose. The fact of the matter is they still want to see him out there. And so there's a demand still for that fight, man. And we've been telling everybody that, man. Wilder and AJ still can perhaps move a lot of units, especially in the UK. They can definitely fill up an arena out there, man. And I don't think that magic has been dimmed down too much. Just a little bit, but not too much. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Lloyd Edwards says, yo, man, Crawford versus William Skull. What do you think? Nah, that does nothing for Bud Crawford. If you got this notion in your mind, Lloyd, that by him beating William Skull and getting the IBF at 68, then that will put him in position and force Canelo to have to go to no, hell no. I don't think I think that like Eddie was saying in the interview recently, it's about the money with Canelo, period. And it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter about what belt he got, if he got a mandate. We had David Benavidez as his mandatory. And he just totally looked through it. The WBC gave every excuse under the sun. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And so I don't think there's nothing that at this point, there's pretty much nothing that can force Canelo to take whatever fights that we want to see him fight. If he can skirt around David Benavidez for as long as he's been skirting around David, when the fans have been banging on tables, kicking out windows, and knocking down walls to want to see that damn fight. And he still found a way to stay around it without fans giving him a hard time about it, or at least his fans, man, hell no. Hell no. And trust and believe, I'm starting to believe that his fan base is a little afraid of Terence Crawford, so they'll come up with some crap anyway. I mean, why does he have to fight Bud? Canelo can do anything he wants, main man. He can do anything he wants. He doesn't have to fight Bud Crawford. Who is Bud Crawford? He only got one good win. They'll come up with crap like that. You know what I mean? They'll take up for a little Canelo. So, nah, hey, Lloyd, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Get into position, close the walls in on Canelo, or maybe have something that may be attractive to Canelo for undisputed all over again. None of that shit going to apply, bro. None of that shit going to apply, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's, but I hear what you're saying. And that's why I say Bud and William Skull, it's just a threat. It's just a risky fight for no apparent reason. Skipping a weight class to go all the way up to 168 for nothing, that don't make sense for Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? IBF belt don't mean jack shit to Bud. You know what I'm saying? Bud and Canelo he ain't got to have undisputed. It's just about money, period. And so, nah, man. Nah, brother. Nah. Donald Banks says, yo, man, he wants $150 million for Crawford and $200 million for Benavidez. That's insane. That's called taking advantage of Turkey, bro. All that man doing is taking advantage of Turkey. That's all that is. Oh, he got it, so I'm just gonna take advantage of it. That's when you asking for numbers like that. Let me see what I can get away now. And that led to Tank Davis' little get with ass out here telling us, I need three Ferraris or whatever the case may be. Now Turkey is Santa Claus, fight fans. Now he's boxing's freaking Santa Claus. That's Canelo for you, though, bro. Give him an inch, he want to take a yard. Oh, 50 million, 60, 70 million is not enough. I need 100 million for the kid from Omaha. Don't make no ever-loving sense. Salute to the sister queen that's in the house, man. Keisha, what's up, fam? What's up with you, sis? And I hope all is well, as always. And thanks for your unwavering support, sis. Much love, much love. Lush love. What up to my main man, Felix Nunez, on deck. Regis is not the same guy anymore. Unfortunately, over the hill, no disrespect. Yeah, he's definitely, and that's why I say I would be impressed if he was to make it back to the championship level and win. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like, I just don't see. I don't even know if he could beat the mid tier, the Catteralls and the Barbosas and all of those guys, man. Like, we seen what happened to him actually against Catterall. So, I mean, I just don't know. That's why I would be impressed if he can make it back to that level. I just don't see it, bro. Especially with another injury and a shoulder injury at that. Yeah, not good. Hey, thanks for that love out there, E-Dub, man. E-Dub, what up, E-Dub? Much love to your channel. E-Dub keeps the boxing news. All right, E-Dub, we hear you, bro. And much love, man. Thanks for that love out there. Thanks for that love. Yeah, looks like Canelo bitching out again, says Adam. I guess Crawford was going to be too big for him. Is that what it was? I got to say, man, Canelo is just being Canelo. You know what I mean? Canelo is just being Canelo, fight fans. Real talk. We about to get to that in just a second, man. I have to stop right here because we got a fight on this weekend, and I want to show this man some love, bro. I want to show some love to the homie Del Boy, man. You know, respect the Del Boy, man. Another fighter over the course of his career that I gave two craps about. But as we got deeper and deeper into his career, I got to admit, he made Main Man, he took Main Man's respect. He forced me to respect him. You know what I'm saying? And we know it's going down this weekend, February the 8th, so this Saturday. We're going to have Derek Chisora versus Otto Wallen, and this is being dubbed as The Last Dance, fight fans. The Last Dance. And I always say all the time when it comes to Derek Chisora, man, to the UK fans, I get jealous. I always say this because I want to see my American fans show the love and passion for some of our fighters, even though they may take losses, and still stay in their corner the way that y'all did with this man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never let him go. Y'all circled the wagons around him out there in the UK, and you never let him go. You know what I mean? And once upon a time, we were laughing over here like, oh, he ain't going to be nothing over here. Everybody will beat him. But then over time, as you still see that, you begin to respect it. And not to mention, regardless of his losses, he still always gave his all in these fights. I mean, he leaves it all in the ring. We know his mantra is war, war, war. He want to bring that war. He want to bring a lot of noise. And in each fight, even though he's getting a bit older, he never takes his feet off the gas. He be huffing and puffing in those rounds 9, 10, and 11. But at the end of the day, he's still trying. He's still coming. Look how he fought Joe Joyce, man. That was noteworthy. And even in a lot of his defeats, man, I got to give Derek Chisora a lot of credit, man. He fought his ass off in a lot of his defeats. I remember those early Tyson Fury fights, man. Like, that's what he was known for, but fighting Tyson Fury like 3 times back in the day. And that was like a big thing. I remember the viral moment of this dude throwing chairs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give a lot of respect to Joe Joyce, and not to mention Joe Joyce to Derek Chisora, and not to mention the fact of just resurging your career and giving the second half of your career a whole breather. Like, meaning, bro, he was wrote off pretty much. He was wrote off. 13 losses, he was wrote off. Then he turned everything around. I mean, coming out here, beating giving Joseph Parker a hell of a fight. Both fights, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he had to fight Joseph Parker back-to-back because that first one was so good. You know what I mean? Even in his campaign against Alexander Usyk, bro, he pushed. And though Usyk was, a lot, too mobile for him and just did too much fundamental stuff, bro, Chisora just kept on coming, giving his all. And it even laid the blueprint of saying, hey, look, Usyk showed a lot of vulnerability against Derek Chisora when he was rushing his ass. You got to ask yourself, bro, like, did he kind of lay down a somewhat blueprint, because ain't nobody beat Usyk, on what people should do at heavyweight against Alexander Usyk, you know what I mean? But also, he resurged his career, like I said, fight fans, wins over Gerald Washington, wins over Joe Joyce, you know what I mean, wins over Kubrat Pulev. These are all recognizable heavyweight names. And he got these type of wins towards the tail end of his career. These are perhaps the biggest wins of his career. You know what I mean? He got in there with everybody, but honestly, as far as name, level, and recognition, got wins over Carlos Takam. I would honestly say, yeah. And then the Pulev fight that he beat Pulev was a rematch because Pulev beat him back in the day, so he got that shit done before his career was up, bro. I total respect for this dude, bro. Total respect for this dude, man. Real spill. Now he's going up in there against Otto Walling. Otto Walling, 27-2, 15 knockouts, one stopped one time. Now Otto Walling was riding high on my radar, man. I can swear all through 2023 and maybe even a lot of parts of 2024. I was kind of high on Otto Walling. I wanted to see really how far that he would go. After his fight with AJ, he kind of lost his way on a lot of people's radar. And he's now looked like he nabbed a good win against an unknown cat after the AJ fight. And unfortunately, he was never be able to really fully, to me, capitalized off of that Tyson Fury effort. When he gave that good effort to Tyson Fury, he got the Dominique Brazil fight, but he could have did a lot better. He could have got Travis Kaufman, but he could have did a little bit better than that as well. And unfortunately, he didn't capitalize high enough. And he ended up getting beat by AJ, having his stock get back dropped. And so he pretty much has to go in there and get this win against Derek Chisora. He has to, because if he don't, bro, his stock is in the trash. You know what I mean? Derek is facing, perhaps, is being reported to be his last fight. They're saying that he's possibly going to retire after this fight, but I did see some reports that say that he wants to get to 50 fights. So that may be the case. I think he's only at 38 now, right, if I'm not mistaken. Unless is there a draw or something in there that I may have missed. I think it was 38 that he's at right now, right? And this would be, not 38, 48. And I think this will make 49. So he's 35-13. So, no, he's already got 48. Yeah, he's already got 48 fights. So he needs 2 more fights to get to his magical 50. So, but there's a lot of talk. He's 41 years of age. There's a lot of talks of possibly him retiring after this fight. And if that happens, fight fans, I will honestly say, truth be told, job well done. And salute to Derek Chisora, bro. Career well done. I can't say he'll make it to no Hall of Fames. May make it to the UK Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? May make it to, because he's somewhat of a fan-friendly fighter, and most importantly, they just love him out there, man. The boxing establishment of the UK, they love Derek Chisora. So I can definitely see him making the UK Boxing Hall of Fame for resurging the second half of his career. But he'll be known to be pretty much a local legend. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. And and he also got his respect from across the water, because I'm sure if you ask majority of boxing fans, they would tell you, no, I respect Derek Chisora. I might not think he that good, but I respect Derek Chisora. And that's good enough for him, because at first he didn't even have that shit. Real spill. You know what I mean? 35-13. We'll see if it becomes 36-13, or will it become 35-14, fight fans. So salute to Derek Chisora, man. And we will be watching, big man. We'll be watching. You know what I mean? Yes, sir, man. So the Last Dance going down this Saturday night. I might cover this. I might just watch this just for the history, the history of it, man. I don't know if I want to miss Derek Chisora's last fight. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know if I want to miss that. So I might cover that this weekend. We might do a live fight call on this, man. E-Dub says, yo, man, Derek Chisora will win. Yeah, as far as the actual fight, 50-50, you know what I mean? I would favor Chisora here. I know Walling is a mobile guy. He can move. He usually can move and box when he's in better shape than we saw in that AJ fight. I thought he was a little bit too big in that fight, but he's tall, he's rangy, he can box, he can move. We'll see. But, going against a Derek Chisora who just doesn't quit and is going to be swinging those big haymakers from the outside, bro. One of them joints land, bro. It might be a wrap. You know what, bro? I'm rocking with Derek, man. I'm rocking with Derek for this Saturday, bro. I think I'm with you, E-Dub. I'm rocking with Derek, man. Chisora gave some of the best heavyweight fights in recent memory. The David Haye fights. How did I leave out that, man? Yeah, the David Haye fights was off the chain, bro. Dillian White fights were classics, both of them. Big facts. Big facts, man. Big facts, man. Derek Chisora has gave us a lot of good moments, man. Like I said, he's earned my respect. Out here in the U.S., they don't care for him. As you can see, the audience rolled out. They don't give a damn about Derek Chisora. But we're going to do it anyway, fight fans, because that's how it goes. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Keyshawn Davis versus Stevenson. Keyshawn Davis versus Stevenson needs to happen. Keyshawn Davis versus Barinchek Valentine's Day Massacre. Yeah, that's going to be a good one, bro. If we can get away from our girls on that day, that's going to be a damn good fight, man. But I ain't trying to see Keyshawn and Shakur right now, bro. That fight means for what? There's a lot of other fights for both of them to go down. You know what I mean? Why is everybody, it's like we see love and camaraderie, and it's like, yo, everybody want to just ruin that shit. Oh, I hate to see them happy, man. You know what I mean? If they brothers, let them be brothers, man. They got a ton of other fighters that they can go out there and fight. They can go still get money in the end with each other. But right now, Keyshawn can go towards Lomachenko. Right now, Shakur can go towards Devin. Shakur can go towards Teo. You know what I mean? Like, they got all of this smoke that they can mop up, man. I don't want to see them boys ruin their relationships right now, man, by, you know, feeding into the public and shit, man. I just don't think that's the right way to go, fam. So let's keep it pushing, shall we, man? Let's keep it pushing. Let's go on over to the big one, shall we? Let's talk about this Canelo thing, man. I know that's what y'all want to talk about. So, fight fans, the thing is this. Canelo. God damn, fight fans. God damn. All right, so the news of the day that has damn near broke the internet, fight fans, is the fact that Canelo Alverez is being now reported everywhere, mainly by The Ring, right? That the Canelo Alverez versus Terence Crawford fight is off. And this has sent the boxing fans who was really hoping to see this fight into a tailspin, because it's like, dog, like, why? You know what I mean? Now, to everyone who's been really keeping their eye on this situation, you more than likely was not as excited, or should I say you were not as disappointed, mainly because you know, for one, how this stuff normally goes. We haven't seen none of these fighters on none of their social medias talk about none of this. You go to Canelo's social media, you don't see absolutely nothing about Crawford. You don't see nothing about Jake Paul. You go over to Crawford stuff, you don't see absolutely nothing about Canelo. You don't see nothing about nothing. You go to Jake Paul's stuff right now, you don't see nothing over there neither. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dog, like, that's what's really making this even worse. It's like the icing on the cake is not only is you telling us that Terence Crawford fight is off, but you're also saying now that you want to perhaps go and embarrass your legacy by taking on the Jake Paul fight. Fight fans, I'm at a loss for words with this crap. I mean, literally a loss for fucking words. Is Canelo this damn arrogant where he knows that his fight fans or his fan base don't care what he do? Like, I mean, how can you be a Canelo fan? Like I said before, how can you be a fan of Canelo knowing what you just saw last week from David Benavidez, and he's telling you right to your face, screw what you want, screw what you screaming about, I'm going to possibly go fight Jake Paul. Possibly. That has got to be the ultimate slap in the face. He's just, y'all all his licks. He knows this. I can do it. I'm going to make $100 million because I want to, and I don't care what y'all want. And y'all going to pay for it too. Like, hell to the nah, bro. I'm going to put that straight like this. If we get Canelo versus Jake Paul, count me out, fight fans. I have no interest in watching that shit whatsoever. Now, I gotta reserve my vitriol for this matter because, truth be told, I'm not like everyone else, fight fans, and I don't even know if this thing is even going to happen. You know, everyone is once again doing the same shit that y'all did with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? None of us don't know if any of this stuff is going to happen. There's all kind of reports all over the place. 1 minute, one people saying, oh, PBC is still in Canelo's corner. I see another report. Oh, no, it's going to be all Jake Paul's people doing it. Then you see another one. No, Canelo's not interested in it. It's all over the map right now. Now, I did the video about why him and Crawford is not happening. And truth be told, I understand, but I don't. The thing is, fight fans, is that Canelo Alverez, by him being in the position that he is in and the amount of money that he generates, he has, created a lane where he can choose what is the right business. Like, it's smart for him to not jump over here, jump over there, jump over there with the quickness. Let me see it all. I give all fighters that said respect. I do that for all of the fighters. Y'all seen when Terence Crawford come to 154, it wasn't no sweat if he don't want to take Fundora. He want to stand back for a second and just say, hold up, let me make sure that I get the best situation or opportunity. I totally understand that. And when I'm being told in the Canelo situation, his mind is just not made up yet. It's just really as simple as that, fight fans. It's not overly scientific. I know a lot of y'all saying, oh, well, Terence Crawford backed out. He didn't want to, he thought about it at the last minute and had a nightmare last night, man. And he woke up and said, you know what? I don't want to deal with Canelo. What the hell y'all be getting this shit from? Oh, Turkey is broke, man. That's the reason. He don't have the money and this, that, and the third. Where do y'all get this crap from? I ain't even going to go down that one. I ain't even want to mention the third thing that I heard. But, you know, the point I'm making to y'all is, where do y'all get all of this shit from? Like, it's all crap. This is all on Canelo Alverez. Once again, if you need proof, you need evidence of him shopping around, then what the hell was Reynoso doing at Benavidez's fight? See, the fact of the matter is, fight fans, that absolutely no one knows what Canelo's business is looking like right now. You don't know if he's going to go back with PBC. If he wants the David Benavidez fight, he got to deal with PBC, correct? Maybe he want to keep that door open. You don't know. If he does do the Jake Paul embarrassing, pathetic-ass fight, well, maybe that's a quick one-off. He can go and stuff that money in his pocket, and then I'm going to come back and see what the landscape like. The point I'm making to y'all, fight fans, is that it's all options for Canelo, and it's up to him to decide, and I can respect that. The Ring magazine, they were the ones that were in the wrong here. If you don't have these things, these details locked down, that was piss poor reporting. Let's call it for what it is. It was piss poor reporting. Y'all gave dates, y'all gave arenas, y'all gave all this information on several different reports. I remember, matter of fact, I still got one of them up here. We got one of them right here. This was the earliest one. Remember, look, they coming out with all of these fine details. Oh, it's going to take place at 68 and no rehydration clause, right? According to the Ring magazine and Mike Coppinger. So a lot of this has to do with the Ring and their piss poor reporting. Now, some may say, well, man, how do we know that this is the Ring and piss poor reporting? This could be just Turkey Al-Sheikh trying to put this out there like it was the most beautiful thing in the world, apply pressure towards Canelo, and Canelo just flipped the script like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. If that was the case, though, then why didn't Canelo come out when all of this stuff was being dropped and say, no, all of this is not true? Canelo never stopped it or never said that none of this was true or false. Why didn't he stop it? He clearly was still happy. Him and Bud, for that matter, was still happy. And I don't even think really Bud got much to do with this. I think Bud is just waiting to get the call, like get the green light type shit. You know what I'm saying? But in Canelo's case, if you knew that this is what you were planning on doing, when you seen these reports come out, why didn't you negate any of these shit? I don't understand that. But either way you slice it, though, fight fans, it's a piss poor decision because, I mean, I respect him weighing the highest bidder, but I don't respect if he chooses Jake Paul. Hell to the nah. Ain't no respect level there for Jake from State Farm. What the hell for? Now, Eddie Hearn came out here and laid out a great case for Canelo, fight fans, and we're going to play this audio in just a second. And listen to Eddie Hearn's reasoning for why Canelo Alvarez is considering Jake Paul if it happens. But everyone, and I caution y'all, nothing is official, not even the Jake Paul fight. They are waiting to see what Canelo is going to do. Turkey does not want Canelo to go back to PBC. And hear me clear. Eddie Hearn does not want Canelo to go back to PBC. So they are more than happy to put stuff out here like it's the greatest. Oh, it's oral, it's finalized. Or they're more than happy to talk about Jake Paul because guess what? None of those situations may involve PBC. Now, what if Canelo fucked the whole game up and say, you know what? I don't know where any of this stuff comes from. I'm going to fight David Benavidez next. David, stay ready just in case. You just don't know with Canelo, fight fans. Canelo is a last-minute decider. We've known this for years. He doesn't give his opponents the liberty of having months and months and months to prepare. He will come in on that 8th week and say, all right, I'm choosing you. Now, you got 7 to 8 weeks to get ready. Hurry up. That's how Canelo has always moved. And for anyone who may have also wondered, did it make any sort of sense for them to announce the September date before they announce who he's fighting in May? I actually agree with y'all, bro. Some of y'all just got good eyes and y'all picked up on that shit. This shit was all kind of bogus, fight fans. They never had the permission of Canelo. They never had the green light from Canelo. I think that they had talks. I just think that nothing came from those, at least nothing concrete came from those talks. Remember, this is Canelo a couple weeks ago at the Ring Magazine Awards, chilling with Turkey. Remember, this is when they supposed to play video games. Remember, Turkey came out and the Ring came out with that little thing. Oh, we didn't finalize no deal. We just sat around and played video games and just talked and we didn't even talk about boxing, according to Turkey. Damn, I wish I still had that quote. He said we didn't even talk about boxing. So now I'm going to go off the information that I was told, and that is the fact that Canelo just hasn't made his mind up. We can get scientific. It's the reason why. Oh, he's ducking Bud. He's afraid to lose to Bud. Oh, he's looking for the easiest routes. Granted, you know what I'm saying? But the fact remains is that Canelo has not made a decision one way or the other, but he is setting his table. And there ain't nothing wrong with setting your table. Warrior Class, I see that, bro. I don't know that, man. Until Canelo speaks on that, I don't know that. I don't know that. We're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. But if we get a fake Paul versus Ginger, that is the most embarrassing situation, fight fans. It's one thing to say that this man could do this at the end of his career when it's all said and done. But it's another thing to say when David just did what he just did a week ago and this fool talking about fighting some damn fake Paul. Fake Paul, man. You might as well just fight Bud Crawford. And I thought that Canelo was against this type of ish. I mean, Jake is coming off fighting a 60-year-old for crying out loud. Oh, I want to get revenge for Mike Tyson. Man, miss me with that crap. You want to do something for the fans that make them go crazy? Fight David. Fight David. Simple as Simon, bro. Simple and Simon, man. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I mean? To my homie Tyrese Bowie, man, on deck. What up, Tyrese? Much love, brother. Much love. Much love. Jay says, yo, Bud will beat Canelo. Where do y'all get this crap from? Bud will beat Canelo. Where do y'all get this crap from? Well, first and foremost, I didn't say that. I would definitely lean towards Bud Crawford to win that. You know what I'm saying? The point of the matter is, why does it so hard to get done with Canelo when these are the biggest financial fights that he's perhaps ever seen? You know what I mean? Like, these are some of the biggest financial fights that he's ever seen. $100 million for Bud Crawford, and he still got to think about it. That's just Turkey probably like, you know what? I'm done with this dude, bro. Like, what else more would he want? And that's why Turkey probably called up the Ring Magazine and said, take all that shit down. This ain't nothing happened. I offered him the deal of a lifetime, and he's still talking about other deals. That's Canelo for you, bro. And that's what being in his position, that's what it allows him to do. He just can weigh out offers. And he's going to look for what's best works for him. If he says Jake Paul, bro, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to roast that shit every single day. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing, bro. And that is, once again, Canelo looking at his fan base like nothing but a straight-up lick. Straight-up opportunist, man. Straight-up opportunist. So what we going to do, fight fans, is, I just don't see no good in that fight, though. I mean, what is it even for? Like, I don't understand, other than just making Canelo more richer and Jake Paul more richer. Fight fans, let me just say this, man. We are here for more than that, man. We are here for more than just enrich fighters. Why do y'all think that? Y'all know how much I roll and love me some Bud Crawford. But what happened when this fight got rolled? I pumped my brakes like, hold on, bro. Like, I love you, Bud, I do. But, bro, this fight ain't doing nothing for me as a boxing fan. Like, I get it. I want to see you succeed and make all of the money in the world. But look here, that's after the paying customer gets what they want. That's always been my position. And it don't change for Ginger. We want David. We've been wanting David for years. Hey, listen, fight fans, if you smart, you boycott this shit if we get Jake Paul versus Canelo. Hey man, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I boycott Canelo's fight? I mean, I want to see him make $100 million. He's already made $500 million. Why not see Canelo make another $100 million? Meanwhile, your ass eating sardines and pork and beans. Meanwhile, your ass sitting there at home eating sardines and pork and beans, and you are happy to see him make $100 million for no damn reason. Miss me with this crap. That ain't what we are, fight fans. We have purchasing power. You know what I'm saying? Which means that with your money and your dollar, whatever you decide to pay for, is how this sport is going to move. But if you keep falling for the fucking banana in the tailpipe, if you keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe because you want to see him so filthy rich, then I mean, what the hell are we as boxing? We just tools, bro. Y'all just tools. May Man ain't gonna never be a tool. Never. It's embarrassing. And this is pathetic to me, man. Real spill, fight fans. So I just wish everybody wake up. And for those who gonna run around and yeah, you just happy to make Terence Crawford look. It's to the point where the Canelo fans and the Earl Spence Jr. fans show no lengths of what they would do just to just to make Terence Crawford look bad. Like it doesn't matter. They'll go to PED arguments that don't make no sense. They will go to any oh yeah, he lost a payday. Let's do a celebration, y'all. But Crawford ain't gonna get the fight. I literally see hosts of channels doing freaking jumping jacks, fight fans. Let's do some jumping jacks that Bud Crawford didn't get the fight. Man, sit your goofy ass down. Man, they out here doing whole, like, real celebrations, bro. Like, I've seen people celebrating, like, I told y'all. Like, what? Listen, let me explain something to all of you haters out there that celebrate when you perceive Bud Crawford to take an L. Let me just say this one big time. Bud Crawford can retire today and not have to take one more damn fight and will be filthy rich. Filthy rich. First ballot Hall of Famer. Hand is already casted, remember? It's already done. He ain't even got to cast the hand. Man, that shit, they got that shit on ice somewhere chilling. Hand is already casted. First ballot Hall of Famer. An unlimited amount of achievements. Perhaps will be still seen as an all-time great. That ain't going to change no matter what happens from this second forward, fight fans. Unless an Alexander Povetkin-like scandal can happen to Bud where the last 10 years get overturned, which ain't happening. That's no matter what fake scandals you produce. That ain't going to bring Earl back. It ain't going to bring Earl back. It doesn't matter how bad you think that he looks. Guess what? It ain't going to stop the fact that he's an exemplary family man and got way more money than me, you, and everybody in this chat combined. Maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's my whole point. Salute to my main man, DGO, pulling on up in here. I see you out there, DGO. Much love to your fan, Bam. Much love. And so, yeah, man, you know, it's just a thing of like, man, this doesn't make sense, bro. So for anyone who think that Crawford is taking some sort of L because he didn't get the Canelo fight, first off, don't celebrate prematurely. Because according to what I'm getting through the pipeline, and y'all know my shit is always legit, this may not be over for Canelo and Crawford. What's going on here? You may very much well wake up in 48 hours and see a whole new report out here that Canelo and Crawford is done. What's going on is just the fact that Canelo hasn't made up his mind totally yet. And once again, he's putting options on the table and he's leaving all doors open. And I can't be mad at that. I just will be mad if the selection is Jake Paul. That's what's going on here, fight fans. This ain't no fluff. This ain't no made up crap. This is from May Mainman. I got it from someone close and they gave it to me. It's just a simple deal of Canelo needs to make up his mind. And Turkey is just a spoiled little dude like Canelo is. And he wants what he wants. And so when he don't get what he wants, he kicks and screams just as much. He'll cancel shit. He'll tell the Ring magazine to put out whatever. But Canelo can come back tomorrow. They just don't know. I think honestly in Turkey's mind, he felt as though like, listen, I'm offering you the deal of a century. There's no reason for you to deny it. And then to hear all of these other fights that Canelo may or may not be working on, and to hear that Canelo may or may not be going back to PBC, that don't sit well with him when he's probably offering this man the world in a bag of pearls. But once again, for Canelo Alvarez, a man who's in charge of his own business, well, he gets the right to take his time to make up his mind, I guess. And that's what's going on here, fight fans. So, like I said, I can't be mad at that. So what we about to do, we're going to listen to a little bit of Eddie Hearn. We're going to listen to a little bit of Eddie Hearn here, man. That he did a media scrum sometime today, I think it was, for some of the fights that's come. Yeah, at the press conference that he had today. So we want to listen to the audio of his media scrum where he spoke about Canelo and Crawford, man. So we're going to listen to this. Make sure my playback is good. All right, we good to go. So let's listen into a little bit of Eddie Hearn, and I'll give my commentary accordingly. All right, let's listen into a little bit of
Eddie. Jake Paul, since he lost, can we dribble that in the point fighter, you think?
I am biased because I like Canelo Alverez, and that's just being honest. And I think what he has done in his career, he's proven everything, right? His resume is unbelievable. And if you want to make 100 million to fight Jake Paul, right? Like the thing is about Canelo, he don't tell any lies. He's very transparent, right? He's not going to try and justify this fight to you that, no, what I'm doing is I'm doing it to bring boxing to a wider audience. No, he's doing it for a sackload of money. So whenever you put an opponent forward.
Stop right there. Respect to Eddie for being completely honest about that. He's letting it be known. No. He's only doing this for a sack of money. That's it. He knows that he has a gullible fan base, is basically what Eddie's saying. That they will buy any and everything that Canelo spews out. And the only reason he's doing this is for a sack of money. Nothing more, nothing less. Not to be the greatest. Not about legacy no more with Canelo. It's all about the money. And, I hear this all the time, fight fans. Oh, Canelo has done so much in his career. He's just done so much. It's so much that he's done that, yeah, it's all about the money with him. Yet, the things that he done, and I've already run through this 100 times. We're not going to do that tonight. But the things that he's done, a lot of that shit got asterisks beside it, bro. Fighting Gennady Golovkin at 40. His biggest rival to date is Gennady Golovkin. And he got caught juicing for him. How is it that he's done everything? That shit got asterisks beside it, bro. Is there any bigger of a rival for Canelo Alvarez than Gennady Golovkin? And if you say, well, no, man, that's the guy he fought 3 times. Well, he juiced for him. And then he waited for the third fight for him to be over 40. So what is everything that the fans be talking about? I swear I be looking high and low, and I've done it a billion times. I went through Canelo's resume. What is this everything that they talking about? We got little fighters on there, Jamel Charlo, Liam Smith, Amir Khan. We got fighters that we never asked for, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Avni Yildirim, Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders. What is the everything? Oh, man, he beat Caleb Plant. You can't leave that part out. That's everything? That's everything. Oh, man, he beat Laura. Close fight. Oh, man, he beat Daniel Jacobs. That's everything? That's everything. David beat the same caliber of fighters. He ain't beat David, so he ain't done everything. And on top of that, his biggest rivalry got an asterisk beside it. So miss me with this everything crap, fight fans. I'm tired of hearing it. He ain't do everything. He done what he wanted to do. There's a difference. So Eddie Hearn is letting it be crystal clear, like, he's only doing this for the money. He ain't doing this for nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. So do you, boxing fan, are you just happy with just making Canelo Alvarez a very wealthy man for absolutely no reason? You know what I'm saying?
To Canelo Alvarez, his question is how much? And he's a businessman at this stage in his career, right? And at the end of the day, someone is offering him whatever it will be, 80 million, 100 million, 120, to fight Jake Paul. A fight in which there is absolutely no risk. And by the way,
Now, Eddie says something right there that somewhat makes a little bit of sense, and I'm an entrepreneur at heart, fight fan, so I look at that from an entrepreneurial standpoint. If someone is going to give this man $80 to $100 million to fight fake Paul for a no risk, super low reward type of fight, a low reward, no risk, 100 million easy lick. It's like, I guess, I mean, what any human to a certain degree would do that. I guess. I'm still like, dog, from a boxing fan standpoint, I can't be happy about that. And Eddie says it in his interview, like, boxing fans are just not going to like it, but he's still going to make 100 million. From a human standpoint, it's like, yo, you going to give me this easy money to beat on him for 100 million? Hard to turn down for any human. But from a boxing fan standpoint, I think it's a joke. It's a mockery of the sport. It's sad to see Jake Paul come in here to get more than pretty much all boxers if he make that kind of money that they're talking about him making against Canelo. And it's a disgrace to the sport. For there to be people out there willing to pay that amount of money for a real boxing fight. And I'm sure the WBC is going to create their own little special Jake Paul belt and shit. Man, this is a joke, bro. This is embarrassing, man. This is really embarrassing. And this shows you with boxing, and this is such a slippery slope and a scary slope for boxing. It really is, fight fans. Anytime that the biggest financial fight, maybe in the last, I don't know how many, for the numbers that they talking, you're talking about over $200 million for a fight between Jake Paul and Canelo Alverez. Not Canelo Alvarez and David, not Canelo Alvarez and Bud, but for fake Paul, bro. And that's just, I don't know, man. That's just, bro, like, boxing is really like, yo, if it get that bad, like, I don't care who putting up the money. I don't care if it's Netflix, PBC, Jake Paul himself. I don't care. If that type of money is in a fight for those two fighters, bro, then the sport of boxing is seriously off track, man. Seriously, bro. This is just pathetic and embarrassing. You can make that same probably kind of money by going out there to fight your rival in David. Yeah, it's a harder fight. Yeah, it's a more challenging fight, but that's what you are. We thought you was a fighter. We thought you was a warrior. Not, oh, this is easy money. I thought warriors don't think about, warriors say, oh, this is my rival, this is my challenge, and y'all gonna pay me six figures not six figures, you're gonna pay me, 9 figures to fight this dude? Yeah, let's do it. It just makes sense. That's how a fighter or a warrior would look at it. Say what you want about Floyd or May Man Floyd went and fought McGregor. Floyd did that after he did everything. Everything. Y'all gonna flip the coin. Well, man, I thought that you wanted to see Jake Paul get in there with a real fighter. That is very true. I do. But not the fucking cash. Not this dude. This is the same Jake Paul who couldn't beat Huey Fury. Why do I want to see that fight? Why is that even remotely entertaining to me when I know what's going to happen? Y'all want to give these dudes damn near 100 million, damn near a piece to see an outcome that you know is going to happen. Bro, it can't be that many suckers out here, bro. It just can't be. What is the intrigue on the fight? What is the intrigue? Oh, man, Jake Paul might just land a big shot. What is the selling line? What is the selling point? There is no competition here. You know that Jake Paul is not that good. You know if he can't beat a Huey Fury, he lost damn near every round against, and Huey's considered a bum by today's standards. What the hell you think gonna happen against him? He gonna get knocked out in 1 or 2 rounds, and Canelo walks away with 100 million while ducking Benavidez and staying away from Bud. Where do we win? Where do we win? Oh, man, there may just be a chance. There just might be a chance, man. Man, shut up. That's for the Jake Paul fans to say, not for boxing fans. Oh, y'all just shut up. So this shit is a joke. Any boxing platform pushing this, bro, like, what the hell? Are we that pressed for clicks? Are we that pressed? Last time I checked, we do okay in boxing talk. Like, damn, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, Bammers will sell this sport out so quick, bro. Like, Bammers don't give a damn. The content, we don't give a damn. We'll sell the sport out in a heartbeat. We'll sell out to the highest bidder. The fighters would do this shit. Bro, this shit is just crazy, bro. Like, boxing has been so corrupt that it's corrupted the content creator level now. Like, damn. Does the corruption ever end, fight fans? So I don't understand any boxing platform that would be okay with this. You would basically be okay with being a sucker. That's what you telling me. I'm going to say that one more again. If you are a boxing fan and you take up for this Jake Paul and Canelo fight, you are basically saying that you are okay with being a sucker. Yeah, take my money, Canelo. Take it. I know you're going to beat him in 2 rounds, but fuck it. I still want to pay $100 to see it. Why? Because it's going to be a big crowd, and I just want to be in the crowd. Y'all came out here with every barrier and obstacle of why he shouldn't fight Bud Crawford. Y'all better have that same energy on why he shouldn't fight Jake Paul. Well, man, he was going to make money against Jake Paul. He's going to make money against Bud, too. Y'all know that Turkey was going to pay him well. Yeah, but it may be a tougher fight that he might just lose. Oh, we don't talk like that in boxing. Sorry. Take that shit over there to the UFC. Take it over there to Jake Paul or whoever. We don't talk like that in boxing. The boxing establishment has made snowflakes out of a lot of y'all fight fans out there, man. Real spill. Well, it's hard. Why shouldn't Canelo? I mean, y'all like better than his lawyers and managers and shit. Well, why shouldn't Canelo have to be able to take an easy fight to make $100 million, man? He should be able to do that. What? Listen to yourself. You brainwashed boxing fan. Oh, so listen, I respect Canelo's wishes to weigh his options. I truly, truly do. But I cannot respect if he chooses Jake Paul. Even if Canelo walks away and say, I don't want to fight Bud Crawford, but I'll go and fight William Skull. Or I'll go and fight, who else they talking about? Christian and Billy. Even though I still have my issues with that, I still would understand at least he's choosing another fight at the very least. But to say I'm fighting Jake Paul and just hitting a lick on the back of boxing fans, I'm just not with that, bro. I'm not with that from no fighter. You'll never hit a lick on Main Man. You're going to get Main Man what the fuck he want to see if you want Main Man to pay for it. Now, I'm sure there's millions of suckers out there that will pay for it, and you don't need Main Man. But still, I'm going to stand on my principles, and I'll keep my money in my pockets, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would pay $80, $90 to see this dude knock out Jake Paul in 2 rounds. What the hell? Get out of here, bro. Miss me with all of that, man. So I ain't with it. Let's listen to some more Eddie Hearn.
You can't criticise Jake Paul. Because the criticism for Jake Paul has always been, when are you going to fight someone decent? Well, guess what? He might be fighting Canelo Alverez. I don't hate it. I'll be watching.
Maybe time to give up the belts, though.
Bro, ain't nobody asked for no damn Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez fight. See, like I told y'all earlier, Eddie just happy because he knows that I can keep Canelo away from PBC. And that's the whole goal. Y'all don't seem to understand that. That is the whole goal. Meanwhile, PBC got a $100 million fight sitting over there with Canelo, with David Benavidez. And who's to say that Canelo Alvarez still may not link up with PBC to go and do this fight with fake Paul? It can happen. We don't know, fight fans. We don't know. That is the essence of Canelo. He keeps people guessing until the last minute. He sets his own table. But all I'm saying is, bro, miss me with all of that trying to swing it. Oh, well, this is Jake Paul taking a challenge. No, if he want to go in there and take a challenge or he want to fight someone, then go in there and fight, fucking Jesus Ramos. Go fight Jesus Ramos. See if you can beat Jesus Ramos. I guarantee you Jesus Ramos will knock him out. Go fight somebody like that. But this dude got shit to do. This ain't going to check that box. This is going to piss people off. We don't want to see Canelo waste the last few fights or the little bit of time he got left in the game on some damn Jake Paul. He can do that when he retired. After the David Benavidez loss. Salute to my main man, L-Dub, in a building. What up, L-Dub? I hope all is well, fam. What up to you, man? Salute. Great stream you did the other day, man. Dropped on through and checked in on you, man. Great stream, as always, a wealth of information from my main man, L-Dub, man. Salute to you, my G. Much love, man. Much love. Is Triple G a Hall of Famer? I've been thinking about it, and what say you? Not really broken it down. I think he gets in there. He gets in there, mainly because of his title defenses. You know what I mean? That's the biggest, I guess, accolade to Triple G. He had like 20-something title defenses or something crazy like that. And that might get him in there. Though the division wasn't as, you know what I'm saying? Though the division wasn't that smoking during his reign, and he did get out of the way of Andre Ward, right? Remember, Abel Sanchez ain't want to have nothing to do with Andre Ward back in the day. And so, yeah, that still kind of hovers over Gennady Golovkin also. Yeah, I honestly would. Before Golovkin had retired, I wanted to see him fight Janibek. Him and Janibek from like the same little area. It would have been a passing of the torch kind of fight, but Golovkin ain't want to risk it. He went out. We went out the easy route. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and the way he fought Canelo, though he was over 40 in that last Canelo fight, and probably his best years definitely behind him, he really didn't show up at all in that fight, man. So the only reason that they would give Gennady Golovkin the Hall of Fame nod for sure is once again due to the amount of title defenses that he had. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Salute to my main man L Dub, man. So I think that's all pretty much Eddie Hearn had to say about this crap, man. Like nobody ain't trying to hear this shit.
Yeah, maybe. It might be his last fight. Who knows?
Eddie, when you talk about that Jake Paul Canelo fight, at this stage in boxing, no one's surprised that a fight like that's getting made. And I know you've gone out and said you do respect Jake Paul for getting in there. Canelo's a totally different beast to, a definitely out of his prime Mike Tyson. Just talk about how much respect you would have for Jake for taking that fight.
Only respect because of the money.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work, from project intake.
Ad. Stand by, fight fans. Stand by. Let the ad play out. Yeah, man. Just respect the money. It's all about the money. Why do we care about these kind of arguments, bro? I don't give a damn about the money. That's all Eddie is talking about is how much money that Canelo would make and how much money that Jake Paul would make. Why does this have anything to do with us? Why, what the hell do we care about how much money that these dudes are going to go and make? Like, what about the actual competition of the sport, fight fans? Like, this promoter is literally talking from a y'all are suckers point of view. Y'all don't even hear it. I'll be damned if I'll be a sucker in all of this, bro. I'm sorry, man. Y'all can say what y'all want. I can't be a sucker in all of this. And see, run that back. I might have just, I ain't even hear that part. Sorry about that. Let me run that back. Let me run that part back. Oh, that's just calling everybody a straight up sucker. Listen to Eddie Hearn call boxing fans suckers.
And in there, Canelo's a totally different beast to, a definitely out of his prime Mike Tyson. Just talk about how much respect you would have for Jake for taking that fight.
Only respect because of the money. I mean, he's not doing it for free. He's not doing it because he wants to prove himself as a great fighter. He's doing it for 100 mil as well, or whatever he's getting.
It's a very, very scary man.
It's dangerous.
He's not doing it for being a great fighter or anything like that. He's just doing it for 100 million as well. What? Bro, you calling me a sucker to my face? If it ain't about the legacy or to be a great fighter, once again, boxing fans, why do we care? Say what you want about Bud Crawford, but everything that he's ever gave to the fight fans has always been the things that we've asked for, pushing the level, the legacy, raising the ceiling, raising the bar, becoming undisputed in the 4-belt era when everyone said it was impossible, constantly pushing forward. Not, let me stop and, fight, who else is a big time influencer? Fight KSI. Before I go to 154 and take on the rest of them cats. Like, what? Oh, man, Muhammad Ali did it, man. Well, I'm surprised not one of y'all said that. Muhammad Ali did it. Yeah, but Muhammad Ali didn't have a David Benavidez standing in front of him. Muhammad Ali didn't do that when he had George Foreman sitting in front of him. He did that shit at another time. This man got a surefire rival, and on top of that, he could have got in there with the #1 pound-for-pound fighter, the best fighter of this generation. And for both fights, we're talking well over, $200-300 million. Man, this is a joke. You know what I mean? If it happens. So once again, I just really think that Canelo is just weighing his upset, man. Don't be upset. Give Canelo credit. He decided to fight for the YouTube championship. I applaud him. Oh, man. Ain't nothing like that YouTube belt, bro. That fool fighting for the TikTok championship and shit, bro. Salute, man. TikTok champion, Canelo Alverez, ducking David Benavidez and shit. You know what I mean? But that's only, once again, if it happens, fight fans. We just gonna wait and see. So like I said, if he does that, bro, It's a disgrace. If he decides to say, hey, I'm not fighting Bud Crawford and I'll fight William Skull, all right, so be it. It's not what we asked for, but at least you're fighting a fighter. If he says I'm not fighting these guys, but I'm going to go and fight freaking them Billy, I'm going to still roast those fights, but it's still, at least you're still fighting a fighter. What you just doing now is just calling your fan base suckers, you know what I'm saying? Real spill.
And he's going to get spanked.
How many rounds?
However many Canelo wants it to be. I mean, the only thing is, Jake's going to be a lot heavier and bigger. But you're not, listen, no disrespect to Jake's ability as a fighter. He's fighting Canelo Alverez.
Eddie he thinks he's helping this situation, but he's actually making like all of my points. Eddie may think that he's helping this situation with his little talking point. Bro, you making all of our points. He's not that good. He's fighting Canelo Alvarez. So you telling me you know what the outcome is going to be. Oh, how long Canelo ever wants it to go. You telling the entire boxing world, oh, you know what the outcome is going to be, but y'all going to have to pay top dollar for it. It ain't making no sense to me, fight fans. It ain't making no sense. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, man. With that being said, though, fam, that's pretty much the lowdown from this whole situation right here, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, very unfortunate that things kind of worked itself out like this, man. You know what I'm saying? So I pray that, you know, hopefully they get this all on target, man, because, you know, this don't hurt. This don't help the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? It just don't hurt. This don't help the sport of boxing. So with that being said, fight fans, I'm going to get ready to shut this one on down. We're going to get on up out of here, man. I want to give a salute to everyone that came on through here tonight, man. Much love to the entire fam. Salute to you all, man. Much, much love, man. We're going to wrap this one on up. And y'all enjoy the fights this weekend, bro. You know what I mean? Enjoy all of the fights this weekend. And be sure, you know, the Root for Derek is sure on its way out the door, man. You know what I mean? I know this Canelo stuff is going to eat up all of the news in the room, but be sure to get on out there and root for Derek Shaw this weekend, man, because, you know, he may be retiring. You know what I'm saying? So at least show some love to the local Yoko known as Derek Shaw. As for Terence Crawford, we'll see whatever plans he decides to do and which route that he decides to go down. Either way it goes, I'll be supporting Terence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Be well out there, fight fans, man. Be well, stay stressed and sucker free, and the whole 9 yards, fight fans. And we'll get up again next week for the next episode of We Talking Boxing. I think I'm going to skip Sunday's episode. We're not going to be live for Sunday. So the next time we'll do an episode of We Talking Boxing will more than likely be next Thursday, okay? So y'all have a blessed one out there, fam. To the next video, fam. Peace out.